Chapter 1. The Truth Is. L. Frank Baum got it all wrong. Well, I will give him credit for depicting the events in the Land of Oz as best as he could, and in the order that they occurred. However, the author disregarded the one true hero of the tale. The one who guided the others through perilous lands and saved them from one mishap after another with cunning, ingenuity, and bravery. I know this because I am that hero. Toto is the name. Maybe it is the fact that L. Frank Baum, as he researched the adventure, could not grasp my Cairn terrier accent, which made him compelled to focus on my companion's involvement, practically leaving me out altogether. I can't blame him for not understanding me. No one else in this whole adventure understood a single bark I made, no matter how distinctly I enunciated myself. Putting that aside, I now in my later years have decided to correct and amend the tale and tell it as it truly happened. It began one early morning while we were all standing out on the porch. That is Dorothy, Uncle Henry, Aunt Em, and I. We stood there gazing at nothing in particular, because there is little to look at in this barren, drab, flat land of Kansas. Suddenly, the sky turned dark, really dark. My fur stuck straight up, and I knew something was amiss. With a few loud barks, I gave the warning that there was a storm heading our way. A big and powerful storm. However, Dorothy, Aunt Em, and Uncle Henry ignored me and simply told me to hush, possibly because I was interrupting their characteristic moments of mindless gazing with something they might have to ponder. As the sky grew darker and darker and the wind pressed hard against us, Uncle Henry turned his gaze skyward. He grumbled his concern, his face frozen in a constant state of tedium. Agreed Aunt Em, looking up in the opposite direction, expressionless. Asked Dorothy, wide-eyed and befuddled. She glanced in all directions, not understanding. A whirling, twirling black funnel cloud headed our way, and I gritted my teeth and growled under my breath. The funnel cloud turned the countryside even more drab than before, as it sucked up everything in its path. Cyclone they called it, and it was gigantic. Miles across at the top, and narrowing to 1/4 of a mile where it touched the ground. As the cyclone scraped the earth, farmhouses, barns, and silos were splintered into matchsticks. Tractors, trailers, combines, even people and livestock were sucked up into it, and round they rode inside of it. Some of the debris, including animals and people, broke free and could be seen hurtling in all directions. Rough, I said, detailing the devastation and identifying the cause behind it. Cyclone, Uncle Henry stated in his typical offhanded way. Cyclone, Aunt Em gave us.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?